Hello, happy Saturday, yay. Right, I wanted to do palette 2 today, but that is the palette that the baby has vanished somewhere. I cannot find it. I don't know what he's done with it. So I'm going to do palette 3 eventually. It's the purples. So I'm going to do a whole face for you guys today because I haven't done that in ages. So I've got my concealer. I'm the lightest shade, so I have to get my concealer the lightest shade. With concealer, you can go either the shade of your foundation to conceal, or you can go the shade or 2 shades, 1 shade to 2 shades lighter for lightening, obviously. Right. So hello, whoever's there. I can see that someone's there, but I cannot see who it is. Facebook has decided not to show me. So I've got a wet blending bud. I'm just going to spread that out because it works better warmer, hence why I've got my mascara there. Everything works better warmer. It just goes on smoother, I think. Say hello or give me some likes or hearts if you are watching with me live. If you are watching the replay, put #replay, because I like to know these things. Put primer on and moisturised before I came on, so you didn't have to sit me just watching and waiting for it to settle in. There's 3 people. Say hello. So I'm interested in holidays now because I'm not going on holiday this year. So we've got a new house to enjoy. Don't need a holiday this year. So I want to know where everyone else is going. My last holiday was to Mexico, and the way I talk about it still, it's like it was like last week. I'm like, there is like a Mexican vibe in my house. Sophie Jones, of course it's Sophie Jones watching me. Thank you very much. I've got your contour stick here when baby is settled, if you're coming over. I found it, and it's thanks to Zaki. Did you see my post? He got into, whilst I was showering, he got into the beauty room. I forgot to shut the door, and luckily he hasn't like damaged any of the makeup, but I cannot find one of my palettes. There is 4 palettes. I should have 5. Also, I want to use that palette 5. I need to get myself one. Hi Jen. Expressing. Well done, Zach. I know, right? I normally say don't let the baby in the beauty room, and they'll normally like shout at me if he goes in, but I forgot because it was hair wash day. Don't know what's happened to my hair. The whole front of it's gone brown, like I've been swimming or something, and it's gone bleach. Right, I am going to try this again. This is the powder foundation in crepe. I don't know what that says. That was backwards as well. Oh well. This is one of the lighter shades because obviously I am light. I'm very fair. And I need to clean my brushes again. I actually think it's too dark for me. So I am going to need a lighter one. I think. Right, I'm just dabbing it on, letting it warm to my skin, and then I am going to buff it off. Now, looks alright from here. My hair, it's just gone really brown, and it's the brown that it is clashing with the blue-black that my hair is. I just think I need to dye it again. I'm thinking whatever I used to remove my extensions, whatever oil that was, had something in it that doesn't agree with hair dye. Not that I got it in my fringe, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Could be the sun. There's a number of things, isn't there? It's not like I went swimming. Okay, now I've buffed that, padded that all in. I'm just going to buff it round. If I had longer, I would leave it for longer to warm up. Kind of like the baking method. This gives like a obviously a matte finish because it's powder, but it's like almost like a satiny finish. I need a separate brush for it as well because I use this for my liquid foundation. It's got all like stiff. I think I need a fresh brush. It's buildable as well, so you can basically build it up to full coverage. But I'm not actually going anywhere today, so I'm not going to do that. So that is that. And then, depending on how I'm feeling, I might just set it slightly with some setting powder. Just around my eyes, so it doesn't get all stuck in there. Oh, the foundation. Yeah, it's a bit more yellow than I'm used to, I think. It's got yellow undertones. I think I need to go for a pink undertone or a neutral undertone. So I'm just setting it under my eyes with some setting powder because it gets stuck in my sleep lines. That's what I call them. They're not wrinkles. All right, I'm only 28. They're not wrinkles. Setting powder. You should have got it on deal last month, Jen. And then I'm going to spray the setting spray as well because this helps against rain, sweat, touching, outside influences. The powder is for like your skin situation if it's oily or you've got large pores or wrinkles. It will set your makeup from getting all up clogged up in them. And then setting spray is for outside influences, sweat, rain, touching, that sort of thing. Now we have to wait for that to dry. I don't know why I'm using that. Does anyone else go live and like feel like they have to have perfume on? Because I don't have makeup on. I feel like I need perfume on just to make me feel like together. It's ridiculous, I know. It's so hot up here. Just drying off this spray. I don't normally do spray at this step when I'm doing my live. That was really silly. What I'm going to do next is a quick contour. I can open this with my nimble. I need something to fan my face with. Where's the catalogue? To dry it off real quick because I went to town just then with that spray. The spray also sets to a matte as well. I love the smell of this. So I'm all about the matte finish. Right, let's get some of this on real quick. Speed it up, Vic. Okay, so gotta plonk that on there, plonk that on there, blend this around here, quick buff, 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 buff. I feel like maybe I need to go and get a shirt on. Make sure that it's very, very blended because we don't want the harsh line down there. One nose. Basically, you want to put the dark shade everywhere that you want the eye like not to see. So I'm doing it down the sides of my nose and under my nose. That kind of mutes my nose a bit so it looks smaller so people don't notice it as much. I'm putting it around my head because I want to create the shape, because where I put the foundation on I've flattened my face. And then I'm doing here because I want my cheekbones to pop, so I'm just buffing that around there. And where I plonked that on thick there and left it for a bit, it's kind of set. So now I'm dabbing my brush back into the colour and then just buffing that out a bit, just blending it in just to blend it out a bit because we don't want it so harsh. Next I'm going to, that's a cold colour, Nimble is a cold colour. Next I'm going to put some bronzer on top of where I just done that, just to give the skin some warmth again, especially now it's summer. We don't want to be looking lifeless. We want to be have a little bit of life in us, a bit of bronze. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is find my blusher. What blush are we using today? Spirited. It's got a highlight in it. Perfect for summer. This is the darker one. There is a lighter one, the limited edition. So if you want one of these, you have to go get it fast. Okay. Can you see that that's kind of got like a highlight to it? Love. Going fast and going fast. This is now in the kit. Like this colour and everything. It is like the easiest way. Oh no, look, I need more. They're like this big normally. This is the easiest way to highlight. Literally, you go blanc, blanc, blanc. If you want to do it a bit there, you can do it a bit there. And then dab it round to just smooth out those edges. Blend it out. And then I like to set it, obviously, because I have younglings, with some powder. Now this is the powder in the same colour, Benevolent. I can't say it. I'm just going to dab that over where I have highlighted. Can you see that? Oh. In the sun, it's just going to look amazing where it picks up. Oh, I love highlight. Okay, plonk all that back. I'm thinking about going for a really bright colour on my lips, like skittish or something. I'm thinking about it. Let's do some eyebrows. In a dark brown powder, it's more subtle. So I'm just going to line the bottom. I saw a girl spray setting spray onto her brush before she done her powder eyebrows the other day. That was a really good idea. I might try that. The only thing with that though, it would make it come out like a liquid, because obviously she's got the wet brush, so it'll be more harsh. I thought it was a really good idea to keep them to stay still, especially in the hot weather. I don't want to scare it away. Last time I'd done stuff for the hot weather, it went away. One eyebrow. Second eyebrow. Once again, I'm lining the bottom, finding the angle, halfway around the top, and then just blending it forward. Two ounces in how long, Sophie? Don't drop it. Whatever you do, don't drop it. They're not even, but my eyebrows never are even. People who watch my lives know this by now. My eyebrows are never even. Oh, I look like I'm going like the Rock type. We should pose like this today, or this one. This one's better. Okay, and then I like to highlight under here because I wear glasses. I like quite a popping highlight under my eyebrow because that's the bit that pops out over the top of my glasses. So I like an unnaturally highlight rather than a. So this is bright white, whereas Bolivian is like a creamy colour. I like to look plastic. Okay, I'm going to put some of this highlight, this white highlight, in the centre of my eyes as well. This just makes me look more awake. And being a mum of 3, that is what I need. Zaki didn't have a nap yesterday. He normally has like a 1 to 2 hour nap every single day. Yesterday, he spent the morning with Alex, the most amazing child carer on this planet, She took him to like musical bumps. She walked him there and back, which is like a long walk for a not even 2-year-old yet. And then they played. We had lunch at her house. They played. We came home. Whilst I took Remy to dancing, Stevie took the boys out dinosaur hunting on that new app, walking all the way. And then he went to sleep at his normal bedtime. I put my foot down today though and put him down for a nap. And he slept for ages. So I'm trying to not make, like, I want him to have his nap still. I need him to have the nap, not that he needs to have the nap. Right, did I get my eyeliner out? Now, oh, what am I doing? I'm using palette 2 and I've just done my usual eyeliner. What am I doing? Did I even get eyeliner out? Here it is. Right, we're going to have to go on top of this because I completely forgot that I was meant to be using palette 2 because palette 2 is the palette I'm using. Right, so I'm going to see if I can dab off some of this because I forgot. And Tiggled is a really beautiful transfer colour, so I got some of it off. Let's try that again, shall we? Where did I do the brush now? What did I do with the brush now? Oh well, use a different one. So I've got just a slanted powder brush. I'm going in with Tiggled, which is this beautiful pink colour here. Where is it? It's a good transfer colour. I wish they'd done this colour in those single palettes so I could have it downstairs. Can you see that pinky? That's it, slightly bigger because I put the number one. And what I'm doing is, see this brush is slanted. I'm putting the slanty bit on my, hi Jess, on my crease and using that to, that crease to follow and doing it on the outside. And then smitten, flippant. What should we do? Let's get some rose water down first. So I've got a glass top on my dressing table and I just spray my rose water on the glass top. Then I get a brush, just cleaning out my scarf. Then I get a brush this shape and wet it down in all of the rose water. And then I'm going in with flippant. Rose water just makes it pop that little bit more. Can you see how beautiful that is? I don't know why you don't use these palettes more often. Oh, I love it. It's like, I hope you can see this. I hope this is coming out. It's like silver and purple mixed together. I hope you can see that. And then what I'm going to do to set that in, I'm going to get a dry brush. Might have one of these. Look how clean that is. Clean brush, who knew? And then just dab that flippant dry on top. That will set in that colour. Because dry products set wet products. When you do foundation or anything, if you put a wet product down, it's good to set it with a dry product. I'm going to blend out that line just so it's nice and subtle. simple eyeshadow look using only 2 colours today. Tickled and Flippant. There is so many different looks that you can get from these palettes. I might put some Smitten on actually. Smitten's a bit of a sexy colour. Yes. Put some Smitten on in the inner corner. Oh yeah. You see that? Oh! Yes, I love it. Brighten it up there a bit. What can I do under my eye? Might do this colour. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm impressed with the eye look I made today. Okay, I turned it 2 colours into 4. Okay, so I put this on the outer corner, this over the lid, Smitten on the inner corner, and then a Static under the lid. And I've got something in my eye now. Great, just when I can't rub it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is line my eyes. I'm going to just close this and come closer so you can see. Okay, so this is the Unique eyeliner, the Dip and Draw eyeliner, and it is the most easiest liner like this I've ever used, and I've used a lot in my time. Okay, so I'm going to put it over there so I don't knock it down. To do a basic, very easy liquid liner, what you need to do is, can you see it there? Line the top of your eye, draw out the wing, and then join the 2 up. Now you have a basic wing. Now this is where it gets really easy to actually make them even on each side. So you can draw the wing on the second side first, draw over the lid, and then join them up. Oh. And then I had some one comment saying that they didn't like to go out further than their eye because it felt they looked messy. So what you can do to combat that is get a bit of concealer on a brush and then just run it just under the wing and blend it out. That will tidy it right up for you. There you go. I think what I'm going to do is finish my lips and take a selfie afterwards. So, because I've probably been on here for a very long time already. Let's have a look. Oh, it's not telling me. Doesn't matter. So this mascara has been sat in my top for the whole video. So it's nice and warm. It just goes on so much smoother. Bring. This is obviously the Epic Mascara, the One Step Wonder. Now, depending on what you are doing, where you are going, you can add, you can build. So I'm going to just, I always do 2 coats. Forever sending ladies out of my house with beautiful, massive, beautiful lashes. And obviously you can't do extensions on your own eyes. So it's a 2-coat minimum for me. There we go. Done and done. I like this today. What I'm going to do is, I've just seen that it's a bit messy on top. So I'm going to, glad I brought my scarf. I'm going to put some more tiggled on. Where's my dirty brush though? Just to see if I can just tidy that up a bit. This tiggle colour is beautiful. There you go, and then blend that out so it doesn't look too strong. There you go, all done. I'm going to finish my lips. I might as well just put some lip liner on. Mightn't I? Doesn't take long. There you go. Done. So, thank you for watching. I'm Victoria Kine from Unlock Elegance, bringing out the best in you. Bye bye. Have a good weekend.